What it do, Kaizoku crew? It's your boy Kaizoku Ice, and we've got a quick video today going over OP-11 hit rates, courtesy of Mr. Luigi here. If you guys don't already follow Luigi on Twitter, this guy is one of the best One Piece trading card game players. As you can see, he's won quite a couple of tournaments and topped out in a bunch of them too. And he actually, it seems like he was able to receive 4 cases of OP-11 early. So I thought it'd be a really fun thing to do is just see what the hit rates in 4 cases are. Obviously, this is a pretty good sample size, but it would be nice if we had a bigger one, like 10 case sample size, so we can get a better, understanding of the ratios per case and per box. But for now, this will do. If I do see any more updates, and like if I see on Facebook somebody open up 10 cases, I'll go ahead and, let y'all know. But for what I did for these cards here in this data set, I actually made another Excel sheet. I know that y'all be loving the Excel sheets. I think it does actually provide some pretty good insights. So I made this Excel sheet here, and we're going to talk about what you can expect opening up a case, opening up a box, opening up 4 cases, what the ratios potentially could be. So before I get into any of that though, actually, let me do a little screen big here action. So it's actually like my birthday at the end of this week, guys. So you know what that means? We've got giveaways on giveaways, and it ain't stopping, because I know I was telling y'all I was gonna do a giveaway for like these here. I'll be doing that at the end of this video, or I'll stop recording and then I'll make a post and let y'all know, who won the giveaway here. But I was opening up some other packs today just because, it's birthday week, so I'm just kind of excited. I was opening up actually, like, y'all already know I love like OP-09, so like I'll just open up some packs today, and I actually pulled a Goldie Roger secret rare. I pulled this card probably a million times over, and I kind of don't need it, so I'd love to give it away. So please stay to the end of this video, and I'll let y'all know, how we can do giveaways. Actually, my plan is to do like giveaway this whole week, because it is my birthday, and if it's my birthday, if the pirate leader captain Kaizoku Ice birthday is this week, then like the whole crew eats, right? That's just how it works. So I'll make sure that y'all, get your giveaways in, because yeah, it's just low-key also fun to do giveaways, because like I love a giveaway, and I don't know why anyone wouldn't. So all right, guys, let's get right into the video. Let me open up the Excel sheet. Let me stagger it so we can kind of see both here. Cool. Okay, so the Excel sheet here, I basically counted all of the hits that I saw in this picture here, and I broke it down by the different rarities. So by alternate arts, which include your regular alternate arts, so the ones here at the bottom, and the secret rares also, alternate art leaders, so those right here. The treasure rare, so if you guys aren't familiar, the treasure rare for OP-11 in English is actually Lucky Roo. And then I have, obviously you can read the rest, event manga rare, SP, regular manga rare, and then the SSP Luffy. And at the total number in the set, that was literally just off of the actual like One Piece page here. So you guys can get this information, on your own. Nothing crazy. But what I did in these columns is actually count the number of hits per category in the 4 cases that Mr. Luigi opened. Also, I have the number of boxes in 4 cases. If you guys aren't familiar, one case is 12 boxes, and then in 48 boxes total in 4 cases. That will equate to 1,152 packs open in 4 cases. So we have a good sample set of almost like 1,200 packs. And obviously, I don't think most like regular people, including myself, we're not opening up 1,100, 1,200 packs. So I think this is like honestly a pretty good sample size for now. Anyways, let's get into it. So out of all the cards here, he pulled 85 alternate arts, which means about a 1.77 hit rate per box. That's pretty standard. I think that's what we should honestly be expecting with this being one of the main sets. What I mean by main set is like OP-1 through 11 are the main sets, and then we have like the EB, the extra booster sets, and PRB. I don't really count those because those hit rates are completely different. But from what I understand, these main sets will have like more or less the same hit rates, and it seems like that is expected. As you can see here, we're getting our usual around like 2 hits per box of your regular alt arts here. Obviously, this can be supplemented, maybe you only get one alternate art, one of these, but then you get like one of the leaders or you get one of the SPs, and that becomes your 2 hits per box. As a friendly reminder, you're guaranteed at least 2 hits per box of any of a combination of these. You can't pull, like 2 manga rares. You're guaranteed basically like, there's probably I think I talked about it in another video, but there's like a nice split of like, I think in 12 boxes, you might get like 4 leaders, you might get 4 secret rares, you might get 2 SPs or whatever. Maybe I can pull it up somewhere here, but or just watch my previous video. It's probably there somewhere. Anyways, you can expect 2 alternate arts per box. Moving right along, alternate art leader. So he opened up 48 boxes. He got 16 in 48 boxes. So that's about 1 in 3. So out of 3 boxes, you're guaranteed, or you can almost guarantee you're going to get an alternate art leader, which are the cards here. I did find it interesting that he only pulled 1 of the blue-purple Luffy and 1 of the blue-yellow Nami, those being the most expensive leaders in this set. So I'm like, I don't think that those are short printed at all, because that's just like, I just don't think that's the case. He probably just got a little bit unlucky, but I did find it interesting. He got 4 Katakuris, 4 Jinbeis, and then only 1 of each of these. A little bit unlucky on his end, but also he did get lucky, as you can see above here, with the other cards. So, but yeah, about 1 in 3 based off of this data set. Moving right along, Treasure Rare was very interesting. He only pulled 2 Lucky Roos out of 48 boxes, so that's 1 out of every 24 boxes. So what that means is 1 every other case. That's pretty interesting. I mean, that's pretty low, and I know that Treasure Rares are usually, they have like a pretty low hit rate, but I found that like, kind of interesting, just compared to all the other cards. I obviously would rather have the SPs or the event manga rares than the Treasure Rare. So it's probably like really sad if you have a case and then you pull the Lucky Roo, because I assume that card's going to be no more than $100, just because there is precedence with all the other Treasure Rares from like the Law in, I think, OP-06. I think it's Luffy in 08. I can't remember the other Treasure Rares, but yeah, I don't think any of those cards go for over 100. So that's pretty interesting to see. Another thing that I was kind of shocked about was with the event manga rares, he pulled 8 out of 48 boxes. So these cards right here in the top right. So what is that? 8 divided by 48 is like 1 in 6. So he was getting 1 event manga rare every 6 boxes. So maybe in 1 full case of 12 booster boxes, you can maybe expect 2 event manga rares. And that's pretty encouraging, because if you get the Gear 2 Luffy event, which I talked about in my previous video, that card seems to be going for almost like $150 right now. So, that's pretty solid if you're getting your booster box for about, like $150 to $160. You're making your money back if you're able to pull the Gear 2 event manga rare here. Next, we've got the SPs. So the SPs here in the top left, it's the same hit rate. Apparently, in 4 cases, he pulled 8 SPs. So, not bad. And it seems like it's a pretty even distribution here. He has 2 Rayleighs, 2 Shanks, 2 Stussies, and then 1 Luffy Taro and 1 Sanji. He didn't pull the Shirahoshi, so that one's missing. But he almost got all the SPs, which is kind of nice to see. Almost has every single character there. He did not pull a single manga rare, as you guys can see, so that was interesting. But he did pull 2 of the SSPs, which are even better than the manga rare. And he actually pulled 1 of each. He got the gold, and then he got the silver Luffy SSP. So he basically, what that means, and I'm not sure if this is an exact science, but going off of the fact that he pulled 2 of the SSPs and then 2 of the treasure rares, that means he got either a treasure rare or an SSP in every case. Not sure if that's an exact science. I'd have to probably pull up more data points, and maybe I can go on Facebook and see, yeah, somebody opened up 10 cases, and I can see if somebody pulled 10 or opened up 10 cases and pulled 5 treasure rares and 5 SSPs or manga rares, now I would say it's a pretty safe assumption that in every 1 case of OP-11, you're either getting a treasure rare or an SSP or manga rare. So be on the lookout for that. Hopefully I can find some more data points, but I found that pretty interesting because, if you're buying a case and you can say you're like guaranteed a SSP right here, and as I was saying in my previous video, the gold SSP here for the Gear 5 Luffy, the asking price was like almost $5,000, and I think it'll probably settle around like $4,000 raw. And one case is, I think it was $1,800 last time I checked. So do you risk it buying a case with the potential chance of getting the SSP if we can expect that every case you're guaranteed a treasure rare or SSP and or Gear 4 Luffy manga? I don't know, guys. I think I'd still not buy a case. I'd rather just like buy the card straight up. But if you also just want to have fun and rip open some packs, then I think that's also a good option there. So that's it for this Excel sheet. I don't think I have anything else to say. It does seem like the hit rates are pretty fair. We don't have god-awful hit rates like we got in EB02. And once again, the cards in OP-11 are a lot better than EB02. So if you have a chance at the moment, please try and get your OP-11. I do think it'll be worth it for the simple fact that we have really good cards, but then also the hit rates are pretty good. So that's it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed the Excel sheet. Let me know in the comments down below. Actually, the way that you can win the Goldie Roger, now that I remembered I'm doing a giveaway, all you gotta do is comment down below if you love my Excel sheets. Like, it'll make me feel kind of good inside, so I appreciate that. But then 2, let me know, once again, like with OP-11, we have some really good cards. I want to know, what is y'all's plan for OP-11? I saw in my previous video, some people are like, oh, I want to buy more boxes. Or some people maybe just want to buy singles and you're only hunting, to buy like the cards you need for your deck. Or from collecting purposes, maybe you only want to buy, the SPs. I'm kind of curious, what is y'all's strategy on OP-11? Because I know what mine is. It's pretty much just buying singles and also just ripping for fun. Maybe buy a box or 2 and just see what my luck is. And yeah, so that's it for me. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And yeah, hopefully I can keep posting videos the rest of the week. It'll be really fun. Do a little birthday week special. So yeah, all right. Catch y'all in the next video.